Kiryu Coco is graduating from hololive on July 1st. This sentence scared and still scares hundreds of thousands of people. But I'm here to tell everybody to calm down and explain why we need to put trust in our Kaichou. Graduation in hololive has been synonymous with quitting or being deleted due to the only real quote-unquote graduated members being ones that, well, quit or never debuted due to personal problems like doxing and threats. But graduating in idol culture is not supposed to be total erasure, and in this case with Kaichou, it is not. It's not what it's supposed to be at all. Kaichou is a strong, smart, talented, determined, kind, and larger-than-life woman, and I know for a fact that she would never quit without reason. I think that's the scariest part about this whole situation for most, if not all people involved. Due to the contracts that she has with hololive, she really can't explain any more than the fact that she's leaving. That's all that she can talk about. She can't tell us her reasons, and she can't tell us where she's going next. She doesn't want us to be hurt or scared. So she's trying to get us to stay strong even though it's hard. And to help everybody relax, I know myself included definitely needs to. I've had my fair share of moments these past 2 days where I've had a really difficult time. But in order to help everyone cope, I feel like I need to very quickly explain the dynamic of idols and idol culture, because there are a lot of people who haven't really involved themselves in idol culture before. Idols are physically the showman's outlet for these talents to do what they do best, which is entertaining, whether it's singing, dancing, doing shows, playing games, making skits, just being entertaining in general. It's an outlet for them. But intellectually, and in most cases contractually, the quote-unquote idol persona belongs to a group or organization that is very often, and in almost all cases, separate from the entertainer themselves. This means that while the idol is the person themselves, they're limited to what they can and cannot do in order to reflect the intellectual owner's wishes for the idol group or company as a whole. Much like the way an actor is limited as to what they can do when they take a part. In other words, our Kaichou is not being deleted. She is not being fired. She is graduating formally. She is moving on from the company, much like how a student would move on from a school. And because of her existing contracts, and the YouTube, Twitter, etc. accounts of Coco Kiryu being property of hololive, she is contractually not allowed to say where she's going next using those platforms. She's literally not able to calm us down by telling us that she's going somewhere else. You can tell she wants to tell us what she has planned next. She pauses every time she starts to talk because she is being so careful with her words. All the holo memes are. She is showing crazy levels of bravery, professionalism, and is fulfilling her contractual obligations amazingly. There's a lot of speculation as to what, where, or even if she will do anything more, but because she hasn't confirmed anything, it's all just speculation. Anything that you see people talking about, whether it's a YouTuber or a streamer or just a general influencer trying to tell you what they think is going on next, it is all speculation, and I've heard a lot of different kinds. There are layers to this that go far deeper than any of us can and probably ever will know. At this point, it seems everyone in the company has tried to convince her to stay. But that brings us to the other important part of Coco leaving and why she can't say more. Not only is she not allowed to advertise personal, non-hololive futures for herself using the Kiryu Coco persona, she has been subjected to some of the most nasty, cruel, scary harassment and torment by very, very disgusting people that have pushed her to places she does not deserve. My Kaichou deserves all the love and support the entire world can offer. None of that. She is so brave and strong. I am so incredibly proud of her for going on as long as she has, and I am so sorry that she ever had to go through any of this shit that she had to. She has endured so much fear of being hurt, and furthermore, fear of hurting the other girls to the point that she would struggle to reach out to other people. Whether it was to collab, whether it was for anything, she was scared to link the Kiryu Coco name with anybody else. And being able to withstand that much hatred and guilt, I have only respect for her. I'm sure we only know the tip of the iceberg. Horrible haters harassing her, limitations and strict rules that she doesn't agree with for her streams being imposed on her by the people at hololive themselves. But we need to understand that this is not a one-sided thing. She's not just doing this because she wants to get away from the negatives. This isn't easy for her either. And you can tell just by listening to her. She loves her hololive family. She loves her fans. She loves her coworkers. She has over and over again voiced very strong support and connection, appreciation, and loyalty towards both her friends and the entire corporation as a whole. Her commitment kept her there as long as it did, and I am very impressed by her fortitude. More than living up to the name of a dragon. I can only imagine how much leaving her holo family hurts her and the other holo mems. We've heard how hard it is for them just by watching their streams, just by watching the clips people post on YouTube. She will still be living with Kanata. If anybody's wondering that, she's still going to be living at the holo house. She will get to see her close friends any chance that she gets. But she won't be able to collab with them or show up in celebrations with them. She is cutting every connection she has with the platform and every formal connection she has with the other people in hololive that she cares about. She has to tell her fans that she's leaving them and can't tell them if she will reincarnate or if she will leave the entertainment business altogether, both because of, like I said, legal reasons and to protect herself and her future and anyone she might be connected to from the people who have made it their goal to hurt her and those that she cares about. She has to give up so much of her life. I'm sure she has thoroughly thought this through for a long time. She tells us to smile because she is doing this by her own whim. This is not being forced on her. She knows above anyone else what's best, and I'm sure she has plans for the future. She's way too smart to not. She said it herself. She's gonna be a superstar. Trust in Kaichou. She does what she loves. All we can do is hope that we can be there for her whenever or wherever she goes. She's doing everything she can to keep us from struggling through this. I can't imagine how hard it is for her to see so many people that she cares about hurt like this. It's okay to be selfish and not want her to go. We all will miss being told good morning, motherfuckers. But we need to protect Coco. Wherever she goes, we need to let her start new. If you know her, if you possibly know any other accounts of hers, don't post it. Please. She is giving up so much to separate herself from all the negative aspects of her idol life. Don't let it follow her wherever she goes. We owe her that much. Honor her choice. A part of me feels like this isn't the last time we will see the woman behind the screen. So I need to say thank you, all the hololive members who have been there for her these past couple years. Thank you, Kanata, for protecting our Kaichou, and please continue to watch over her for us, even if we never see her again. Now, us as the fans, is up to us to make this chapter of her life something we will never forget, that she will never forget, something that will go down in history. Let's immortalize our dragon chairwoman. It's hard to do nothing, I know. Goodbyes hurt, and they hurt bad. So let's make it easier for her, just like she's made our lives easier. Let's put our trust in her above all else. And Coco, how lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard.